Hello, darlings. I'm Laurel, and welcome to Laurel's Moon in this bitch. So, collective for Earth signs. Honey. So, January, second week. Collective, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's poppin', baby? Come smoke with me as I read you your life. Okay, so Spirit, I welcome you into this reading. Let's see what they got in store for you for Celtic Cross. So, here we go. Virgo's darlings, Taurus darlings, and Capricorn darlings. Let's see what's going down collective for the week coming through. Pretty much already shuffled the cards. Let's do it one more time, just in case. Taurus, Capricorn. Here we go. So, gotta make sure that's out. Okay, here we go. Wow, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so there could be some, some shit turning for you. The Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting. Some fated events that will possibly take place. Karmatic events that need to happen will definitely take place with the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Judgment in reverse. So whoever it is you're dealing with, they're not really they're having a hard time making a judgment call on this situation, or they're having a hard time passing judgment to make a decision. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's definitely someone who's not really willing to give off emotions, or someone who's not really willing to be expressive in their emotions. So you could be having a hard time exchanging emotions with someone. What's crossing you is definitely making a lot of choices in this situation, or kind of having a lot of choices to choose from. Let's see here. You could have been having some disagreements in the past. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I definitely see here that someone is going to take time to get away from a situation, especially if you have so many choices that you need to choose from. But in your future, in your present, there could be someone who's stealing or lying or deceiving you. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very interesting. Okay. Interesting. So it's saying to let go. So you're gonna have to let go of some shit. There could be some arguments that's happening. It might be some old shit that you might have to let go and be released from. But it says to me in your present that there's definitely someone who could be lying or taking time to get away from things, or deception. This is the deception card. Somebody lying straight like that. But in your future, you definitely have some type of communication with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So it could be that you have communication with this person. It could be a lot of disagreements and arguments that are coming from this person, but you're also wanting to have some type of communication or passion come through as far as your futuristic goals. So let's see why the Seven of Swords is here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Wow. Okay. Very interesting. So it could be that a person is trying to release some deceit, or it could be that they're taking time away from the situation. You could be dealing with a Pisces as well, but it's saying that you're not really wanting to mentally reflect on the situation once the truth has come out. So it might be a situation where the truth comes out about a person. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or it could be that, this is with you, the truth came out with them, and they're kind of taking time to steal away from the situation or go away from the situation, but they're willing to communicate, which is quite interesting. Now, for yourself, you're feeling like you're not really wanting to expand out in this situation. You're kind of having a hard time feeling like, this is something that's worth it, or you're feeling like you can push through to this situation. But it's saying that, you're going to have to take some practice and some patience to not feel like, okay, so this person is communicating with you, or you're communicating with someone, but you're also feeling like the passion really isn't there, or the world isn't really in your palm. You're kind of just like, damn, what do I do next? But you're also going to have to learn how to do some type of patience once this dirty laundry airs out. Because it's going to be somebody who's lying to you, tiptoeing around you, or it could be that, this person's, the truth will be revealed eventually. The truth is always revealed, but there will be some secrecy that will come out into play. Even could be possibly through communication as well, or it could be with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So far here I have a lot of fire energy here, but it's saying that you need to take some time to practice and make patience on what it is that you're going to do, because it's going to be some rocky shit and some lies and deceit that's surrounded by you. So very interesting. Or it could just be that you're taking time away from this situation, especially with the Two of Wands in reverse here. Oh wow. Okay, so the Tower moment came out, and that's in your environment. It's very chaotic right now, or there's some things that need to be aired out in order for new things to come. So, with destruction, you can rebuild. So when the Tower moment happens, you're going to be a little bit explosive, or this person's going to be explosive. But I really feel here that there will be some truths that come out that make the explosion, making the environment very explosive, having to change what it is that you're doing, or change how destructive this is so you can rebuild. Very interesting. So the Hierophant came out in reverse, and it's saying that there's some beliefs that you probably need to get rid of, and get rid of that old shit that's plaguing you from not being able to release this shit. Even though it's telling you to have some patience in this and to practice patience, there will be times that, the truth will be revealed, and you're going to have to be like, damn, I'm going to close my mouth about this and just let this shit happen, basically. And basically learn, because that's what the Hierophant to me is about, is, you're not really learning about the situation in depth, or you're not really being taught what it is that you need to learn from this, learn from the situation. So let's see about your hopes and your fears. Damn. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be that these two cards wanted to come out. There was the Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So definitely somebody who's going to cut some shit out, very assertive about themselves, but there's not very much commitment here that's willing to be offered. As far as your hopes and fears is what you're kind of scared of, is someone who's being very assertive, or you're being too assertive, or being very assertive, intellectually, or being too smart, and then you have this non-committive type of energy, or non-committal type of energy. So you can see it in two ways, as far as your, someone is not really willing to commit to the situation, or someone is trying to be very assertive and not commit. Definitely see that here. So let's see about your outcome. Wow. Okay, so damn, this Knight of Pentacles wanted to come out so bad. So somebody could be having some issues with land travel, things like that, being able to get around back and forth. Someone is having a hard time spending their money as well. Could be that they're trying to get their environment together with their job situation, or their home life. So for your outcomes, you're really just going to feel like the situation is something that needs to be looked at, and you're kind of tired of looking at the situation. Could be dealing with another Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but the energy that I definitely pick up here is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer was more so in the further up part of the reading more than anything, but I really feel like there's some lies and deception that is surrounded by you guys, even though you're going to be having some type of communication or someone's lying about some things, and there will be a shakedown with this Tower moment that will happen. Especially with the Moon card, the truth will be revealed, things will come out very soon. And there is somebody who's not really wanting to commit to a situation, or could be someone who's very sharp with their words with the King of Swords here, but it's just saying to me that someone wants to cut out a committed situation or wants to not really be in a committed situation. But you have the strength to get through this shit, because whoever it is you're dealing with, for your outcome overall, to have the strength to deal with whoever this person is that's lying and proceeding to lie, and the truth coming out, and the Tower moment coming out. Honey, listen, do you want that energy in your life? Seriously, because you have the strength to get through this situation. You have the strength to come out of it. You could be dealing with a Leo as well, or someone who has Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But I really feel here that, you have the strength to come out of this situation, especially if you stand up for what it is that you believe in and admit to yourself how you really feel about this situation. But it's some things you need to let go of, for sure. You gotta, like I said, have patience, but you also need to let go and at least tell yourself that you have the strength to get through this, especially through this Tower moment that's getting ready to go down. And also, this is in your environment, but you also will be getting the recognition that you deserve. Could be, through social media, popularity, things like that. But this card came out in the last reading for a few people. So somebody is hot, baby. Okay? With this Six of Wands here, somebody is hot, baby. Hot on social media. They're getting the recognition that they deserve. Might be some people that you need to let go of. It could be this air sign, this King of Swords here, or it could be this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you're kind of like bored with the situation. But I really feel like, or it could be this Knight of Pentacles as well. But I really feel like you guys are going to have to let some shit go. You're going to be getting the popularity that you need, so you really don't need somebody, to get through the situation, and you have the strength to get through it. But just be aware of this Tower moment that's getting ready to go down. So, let's see here. Yeah, and then they're going to go, or you are going to go in this mode of not wanting to send any messages out, give any emotions. You're going to block some shit off. Could be a very promiscuous person as well with the Page of Cups here. With the Page of Pentacles, is definitely some immature things, especially you could be dealing with some very immature people as well. Someone who's not really good with their money. They kind of throw the shit in the garbage. They just don't really give a fuck, So definitely be on the lookout for a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And also, this could be you not really wanting to receive messages, not really wanting to do much outside of what you do on your norm, especially dealing with this person. So I see here that you guys could, definitely be getting some type of popularity, but you've also blocked some type of message or communication, or you just don't even want to give this situation an emotion because they're not really committal to you, or you're not really, they're willing to go back and forth with, conversation and conversing and messages and things like that, but somebody is lying around her. Seriously. And the Moon card comes out in reverse, so somebody will be revealing some truths to you. There will be some truths that will be coming to light, especially with the Tower moment. It will be a major shakedown, but I really feel like overall you guys have a lot of things on the table that you could be having choices that you need to choose from. Definitely see that here. So be on the lookout for making a lot of choices and having a lot of choices to choose from. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Definitely here. But I really feel like you guys have the strength to get through this situation, period. There's the arguments and all of that shit is so unnecessary. Like, you really feel like it's unnecessary, but you're kind of dealing with a person who is very weird in their habits and weird in their ways, is what I'm reading from these cards. They're not only just weird, but not really receptive, or not being able to hold a decent conversation, especially if they're lying and then they have this communication. So you guys are strong enough to get through this situation. Whoever it is you're dealing with, I wouldn't fuck with them. Straight like that. I would not fuck with these people. I would throw them in the garbage and start all over. New season, new me, honey. Okay? So it's time to let some shit go. It could be a fated situation that's bound to happen. Could be hard for someone to make a judgment call on what it is they're going to do with you. Like I said, patience. And this card just came out. Patience. You're going to have some patience in this situation. It's going to be somebody who can make you angry. It could be some angry environment, angry situation with the Tower moment here. So definitely try to be patient with that, because there's something that you're being taught, or you are teaching someone some type of lesson, or there will be a lesson that will come out of that. So your life's purpose, it does involve going through these trials and tribulations, but be out on the lookout for that Tower moment, you guys. And someone being very, very deceptive here. I just do not like that. And it's a lot of young energy here with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. A lot of young energy. So I would really see why they aren't really trying to commit, or you're wanting to cut out some type of commitment with someone from an old past situation. So I would definitely be aware that someone is lying in your midst and that they're not really wanting to give you. Like I said, I throw these people in the trash. Unless it's family or somebody who's really being supportive to you, because to me it seems like you can be supportive to your own self with the Strength card here. You got the beast under control, you got it tamed, you know, you got the infinity symbol. So, you know, it just looks to me like whoever these people are, you need to throw them in the trash, especially if they're not trying to commit to you, or they're not trying to give out messages or receive messages. You could be bored in this situation. You could be feeling like this is a never-ending cycle that you're going to have to come out of. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But it's saying you need to let go of this situation for sure. Like, and there's some choices and options that you're going to have to choose from. They could be very immature candidates as well. So be on the lookout for that as far as love. And admit to yourself what it is you really want out of this, because it seems to me like these people are lame, okay? And whoever it is, if they're not willing to give you emotions, why would you continuously deal with them, you know? Especially if they're just young and immature. You could be holding on to something, because I just seen the Four of Pentacles here. You could be holding on to something that's, you know, is not really manifesting. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I love you guys, and I shall see you next week. You never know, the cards always change. So peace, guys, and thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Tell your friends, family, hit that bell button at the bottom too, and also check out my website, laurelsmoon.com. And also I will be doing personal readings through YouTube, but it will be soon. I'm just not quite there yet. So I love you guys. Peace.